Pathfinder. I'm Enro Bosan, assistant to the governor. As you can imagine, your arrival raised concerns from Aya's people.
It'll take a long time to trust strangers again.
Which is why they want the Nexus to listen to them. We've set up terminals in the city so people can leave messages for your people on the Nexus. I'd appreciate if you take a look and forward their communications to your people.
Our laws need revising now that you're here.
When I first escorted you through our city, I wasn't sure it was the right thing, but you proved I was wrong to doubt. No, more than that. What was done to my people. You made sure no more will suffer exaltation.
None of us will be safe until we stop the Ket for good.
I've learned to enjoy small victories when they come. What can I do for you?
So what do you do for fun around here?
The Tavatan is a popular spot for recreational activity.
Right, but what do you do? Can't work all the time.
Productivity is the best form of relaxation.
It's also a great way to get stressed out.
You sound like my brothers. All 10 of them.
10?
And 8 sisters. They're not allowed to bother me at work.
10 brothers and 8 sisters. You have a big family.
I've always thought of it as average. How many siblings do you have?
A brother, Scott.
What happened to the others?
Our parents only had 2 children. Underachievers.
That sounds relaxing. When my family gets together, the noise is like standing next to our largest waterfall. My mother says I became governor, so people would have to listen to me.
Is she right?
Always.
What's it like being responsible for a whole planet?
I suspect it's like being the Pathfinder. Some days it's a burden. Most of the time, I know I'm where I should be.
How did you become governor? Do your people elect leaders by popular vote?
If by vote you mean argue loudly until one candidate remains, then yes. I got here because I was willing to endure and fight for the obligations that come with my office.
Is there time in your busy schedule to meet someone special?
Everyone is special to me, in their own way.
Not what I meant.
Oh. No, that isn't a priority right now. Someday, maybe.
I sense tension between your government and the Resistance. Who's actually in charge?
Ephra likes giving orders, right until the actual work of running a city starts. The Resistance is good at protecting us from the Ket, but our people need more. I've learned to indulge Ephra's need for control, just often enough to maintain my own.
I'm hoping you can help me get on Ephra's good side.
If I knew how to do that, my job would be much simpler.
Sometimes it seems like you two don't get along at all, and other times...
He's a brilliant tactician and inspiring leader. We just disagree on what's best for our people. He believes secrecy and isolation keep us safe.
What do you believe?
We can't defeat the Ket alone, and neither can your initiative.
I have a few questions about your culture.
I'm happy to answer them.
Don't take this the wrong way, but this isn't your only city, right?
Not at all. Vold and Havarl both have several large population centers. Aya has numerous residential areas similar to this.
Are these places open for visitors?
In time, perhaps.
I've noticed that you, Ephra, and Jal all speak with different accents.
When the Scourge first struck, there were many Angaran worlds. They were separated for centuries. We developed divergent cultures and dialects. Ephra was born on Vold, and Jal is from Havarl.
What about you?
The Ket left my homeworld in ruins. Those who survived were forced to flee. We found a refuge on Aya. My family helped settle this world.
Aya seems important to the Angara.
Aya is paradise. This world is a gift. We created the Vassals so everyone could enjoy this place, if only for a short time.
The Vassal?
The time of change. Aya's resources are too limited for our entire population to live here. We each earn the privilege of spending a few years on Aya. When our time is up, we leave to make room for someone new. The cycle repeats throughout our lives.
Will you have to leave?
Someday. For now, Aya needs me.
Your people revere the Moshai. What did she do to earn that?
After the Scourge, our civilization was in ruins. Those who led the rebuilding were thinkers, experts, and inventors. The Moshai is the greatest scientific mind of our generation. She led us to a new age of technological innovation. When the Ket attacked, she studied their technology, learned their tactics.
You owe your survival to her.
We owe her everything, and we'll do anything to protect her.
Thanks for your...
Sun-ripened fruit. Take advantage of a rare surplus. Vestaran? I was there when you landed. Watched you get escorted through the city.
I get why everyone was on edge. I didn't mean to worry them.
We've been through worse than the arrival of one human.
I've never seen fruit like this before. What are these?
Paripo. Sweet with a little bite. Sometimes if I'm lucky, I have a few Kiloa or Elmok.
Is fruit scarce here?
In this form, yes. Very expensive. If you buy a Paripo from me, it means you have something to celebrate. It's a luxury, meant to be shared with friends and family.
I'll get moving.
Increase your odds of survival. Wear armor.
Pathfinder. I never thought I'd see the Moshai again, least of all thanks to you. Welcome to the marketplace. I am up. As the first outsider to enter the city, it depends on the... I suspect we...
Doing okay?
I've been talking to some of their traders, seeing if we can work things out.
Arbiter and Nav told me to expect you. I prepared a datapad detailing our laws. Read it fully.
real change in tone after that care facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
Let's try not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason. Hey, Ryder. This place is brilliant. There's a lot we can learn from the Angara.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Imagine seeing a Krogan for the first time?
Maybe if I smile more, show my teeth.
Something tells me that won't help.
Pathfinder.
They should put Jack on every resistance recruitment poster. Did he have a
Ryder, they've got amazing Remtech research going on here.
I've heard so much about you. Is it true you entered a vault on Eos?
Sure is.
Amazing. I would have liked to see that.
Are you a relic hunter like Avela?
Actually, I started as an engineer. The Moshai requested my help cracking encryption on a
I take it you help run this place.
Nalan and I are Avela's assistants. It's been strange getting used to that.
Why?
Passionate for her own good.
You know, the more I interact with the Angara, the more I feel for them. Especially with what we know about exaltation. I can't imagine.
The Angara are resilient. Learning what the Ket are doing will give them new purpose.
Well, I'm determined.
We got word from Eladin.
Good news.
Well, we got another remnant piece.
But nothing Angaran. Pay them for their effort. It's not their fault.
Oh, it's you. You heard that. I am.
Good to see you again.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former... Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time... Oh, that's terrible. With enough hard work, yes. Start. I would love to...
Ryder, you are the subject of a detailed scan by an Angara standing nearby.
Maybe I should introduce myself. Hello there.
I'm working.
You scanned me pretty hard. That wasn't your way of saying, welcome, stranger?
I wanted to be discreet.
Noted. What's your interest in me?
You're an alien on my homeworld. Why wouldn't I be interested?
You could have asked.
Fine. Will you submit to a full spectrum analysis of your biology?
You haven't even told me your name.
Darnfra. Biological researcher. This is my home.
Are you looking for something specific?
We share many external similarities. I want to learn if that holds true internally.
I have a scanner too. Seems only fair you let me go first.
That's ridiculous.
It's my final offer.
You're bold, Pathfinder. All right. Scan me.
Angaran skeletal structure, muscular formation, and organs are optimal for thriving in harsh environments. As previously discovered, they can also generate and discharge bioelectrical energy.
So are you. When we face extinction, family is our final comfort. Do you understand that?
I've spent long enough around your people to understand what family means to you.
You only see the surface. Family is everything. Not only the one we have now, but the ones that follow us. What will your family look like in 5 generations? 10? How many of you will there be?
You're worried there'll be more of us than you.
I have 23 grandchildren. I want to know what their grandchildren will inherit. Goodbye, Pathfinder.
Sam, is this thing safe?
Yes, the slight ringing in your ears is nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
I assume you... Unless you can make use of the eye, you're welcome to upload. Without buy...
Good to see you. Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons. Over my objections. Getting lots of stares. Reminds me of being on Thessia for a We're the alien.
Heard you were coming. I prepared a data pad and our laws regarding war. Learn them.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jal know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell her the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
One of your own gave her to the Archon? No wonder you hushed it up.
This isn't about hiding the truth.
I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
I need the relic that leads to...
I don't... I'll...
That's...
The sooner you reach Kadara Port, the faster you'll...
Of course.
Even if...
He's right. I have...
Maybe we're not meant to fight.
I'd better...
I'll keep in touch.
I saw a Ket up close when they attacked. It was nothing like our people.
Have something to celebrate? Take over.
I am Mariko Darej. Your Tempest is...
Director Tan, good news. The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
They survived the Scourge and the Ket and rebuilt their civilization. Don't forget it.
Appeal to their pride. Sensible. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
Why can't you just ask her yourself?
Because.
Because?
Just because.
Fine. Lexi, PB wants to look at Jaal's scans.
PB knows I can't divulge patient information. Useless.
Strike team ready for deployment.
So, Callow, who's that woman I keep seeing you with on the Nexus?
What? Who?
You're always short of credits after we come back. Is it because of her?
It's complicated, Subi.
Ryder.
I don't believe it. Oh. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Gutting a complex ship out in space.
And this Meridian Vault might jumpstart all the...
I knew hitching my wagon to yours would pay off. Well, yeah.
Hey, Ryder. Yeah, I really wouldn't recommend it. But she wouldn't have accepted us. We eventually settled in a mining colony in the Minos Way. We were never rich, but we got... You know where to find me.
So the Angara were fighting their own this... Hey.
That vault on Aya.
And
No wonder the Archon wants to control it. Like everything in here.
how's the search for the Asari Ark?
Still deciphering the Ark's last known course from the flight recorder. I'll be here.
There much to say about that facility on Vault?
There will be. But maybe not right now.
I get you, pal. Inane chatter about nothing coming up.
We'll talk later.
You're the first person I told about all that. It, felt really good. And I've got...
Hello, Ryder. I already understood that I can maintain a presence on the Tempest. It ensures I remain in. He believed your family trials brought you close. It appears that hope was well-founded.
I can see why Dad told you.
In the field, you...
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
You mean destroyed?
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
things are still going smoothly. Without me to look over them?
We're good. Decide to focus on them. I worry about them.
Free our families.
Seems quiet for now. Look, Joan.
This isn't what I signed up for either.
Clan before cronies.
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Make
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell. We don't care who's.
The flag of Tervuni. Let's hear it.
so, threat.
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give...
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jill. I know, Jill and Gil. Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
He's...
Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me right.
Ryder? Ryder?
Our Nexus are alive.
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility, and the opposite of civility, as more sleepers wake in need of a drink. This is HNS.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Then you take the new Angara. Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Yes? Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against, and could benefit from your experience.
Attention, civil...
Well, it's sure as hell not taking any more.
Protesters.
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts?
If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
Leave the families and... They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt.
I'd send in a squad. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
And interfering in hydroponics threaten...
Guess we're all tight.
You can run...
Weekly injury report.
Well... And...
Hey, there's puke on the...
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
And...
What? You're kidding me.
Hold on there.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed...
But you just said I didn't, so the conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to... We'll see about...
Attention all personnel. The Angaran diplomatic team has arrived on the Nexus.
Pathfinder.
Hi. I'll let you get back to work.
The Cultural Center
Ryder.
requests special dining
I'll let you get back to work.
for Angaran visitors. Hydroponics reports oxygen reduction.
Okay, sending the override...
But we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time. She isn't...
Override complete.
There! That's her! I will.
Give a new resource.
When it's time...
Yes, Pathfinder?
I've been digging.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5... Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Why do some call it...
All initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. Do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company, even before you were made Pathfinder. Rider Pathfinder. Specialist designation A03 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
I have a specific...
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromo...
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly.
Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
The Angara have... Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's... Did you have some other business? And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this. A convicted murderer who didn't commit... Are they ever? If we suppress the... If we throw the... Your investigation complicated this. You should...
old man. Getting there.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status. A hostage crisis in hydroponics ended peacefully after the human Pathfinder negotiated an agreement between protesters and Nexus officials. Tensions reached a boiling point after protesters complained their families were being kept in stasis in favor of sleepers with political connections. This is HNS.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
It's simple. We take Sam.
That felt so real.
It was the first time your mother seemed prepared to die. Even though...
Yeah.
I'm beginning to understand. Your progress as Pathfinder has unlocked an additional memory. This...
Finally. I remember that.
Odd, considering you were family.
That's all you need to know.
Yet you shared a common interest. A former... It gave right... Nevertheless, I detect additional...
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Your father's personal logs.
Give me that, Alec. Hey, this is my secret log. Result? I get...
Horse. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
Back for a visit? But I don't think there was...
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
I don't know what he's here. That'll show him. I don't know.
Whoa. How do we know we can trust them? I mean...
Unlocking. Come on in. Ta-da! My project. She is complete.
She?
Looks like a she to me. Just a proof of concept. I stripped out its remnant command prompts to see if I could power it up myself. It worked! Now I can build a field model with combat protocols that fights for you. So, what do you think?
You've outdone yourself, PB. Let Suvi and Gil eyeball it, then fast-track the combat model for me.
I'd hoped you'd be happy. Oh no, I forgot to lock the... Shit.
My, Pelisaria. Didn't know you were still using this hole. Who's your friend?
Kalinda, this is Ryder.
Oh, everyone knows the human Pathfinder. I meant, who's your remnant friend?
None of your business, Kalinda.
Of course it isn't. That's what makes it so interesting. Don't be so hostile, babe.
Don't be so condescending, babe. This is PB's place, and you're trespassing. I'd say that warrants a little hostility.
Now. I was just concerned something might have happened to my dear old friend. I'm sorry for the intrusion, Pelisaria. I'm just relieved to see you moving on. Ta-ta.
I'll walk you out. So, want to talk about it?
Oh, Kalinda and I go way back. We joined the initiative together. For a long time, we were like family. Now we're not. When you live 1,000 years, Ryder, people come and people go. Entanglements are silly. Just like places. Time to pack this one up. I'm done with it.
Hey, I hope you know you can talk to me. Anytime.
Aren't you a cutie? Thanks, Ryder. That's nice. I mean it. But really, the past is the past. I'm fine. I'll pack up my new pet and essentials. See you back on the Tempest.
Residents are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
I'm sorry. We're just trying to boost our morale.
I can't believe it. You're free.
Yes. I'm glad you did the right thing, Ryder.
Make sure you control.
What?
I'll tell you later.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia?
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating. Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tan stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is Agent S.
I don't care what she says. We can't.
Is everything all right?
You're the Pathfinder. Thank you so much for returning the Moshai to us.
She's important to our mission.
She's important to us, period. Thank you. By the way, the head of... He'd be honored to speak with you. I heard Camden might try for strawberries soon. I'd kill.
And we're happy.
The one who saved the Moshai. She... Please... 70... Alien life. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshai says you're trustworthy. Please.
This is not radiance. You're listening to Agent S. Residents are still warning of...
Did you hear what the Pathfinder did about this?
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder, Hi. The documentary's going great. Director...
Thanks.
Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
I gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could, but we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
Probably not the rah-rah quote Tan would hope for, but very genuine. Facing those risks must be stressful. How do you relax between missions?
What about you? I can't imagine you putting your camera down for anything.
I'm not the one history cares about.
I need a minute to think about my answer, and I'd like to know.
Back home, I'd go sailing. I love the water. Nowadays, I play ocean sounds, close my eyes, and remember. Okay, your turn.
I read up on the amazing things we've seen, and the Tempest has some incredible views of the cluster.
This is history too, these little moments between. Shots of this remnant tech, some narration, that completes an episode. Thanks for stopping. But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist Helisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault?
An Angaran delegation arrives on the...
I think Lexi wanted to speak to you.
Wait, Lexi, your dad was Turian? That explains so much.
What's that supposed to mean? Here we go.
You know, how uptight you are.
I am
not uptight.
Not even 300 years old and fussing at us like a matriarch.
I'm a doctor. Fussing's part of the job.
I take it you moved your stuff over from the Nexus?
Yeah, my squatter's paradise. What's up?
Is there more?
Back home, with her position, the initiative sought her out as a first contact specialist. First wave out of stasis. Kalinda was the one who got me thawed out early. I'm still grateful for that. But things went south soon. She hurt me. Pretty badly.
What happened?
Oh, let's not drum up that sob story. It's all water under the bridge. You thought, or you hoped?
I might have been hoping.
That hope had crossed my mind as well. If Kalinda hadn't intruded, who knows what might have happened.
Thanks for chatting.
You know it.
I always have time for you. You know where to find me.
Hey, kid.
Hey there. Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Where the heck's that coming from?
It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative.
True.
Who knew this? Ish. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer. You know, my mom says that's how my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut.
Ryder? Still deciphering the Ark's last...
Caught you napping. Do all Angara snore, or just you?
Do all humans whimper in their sleep? Or just you?
I got a cop.
I'm going to do it. I've run all the tests. It's non-toxic. If we're going to live here, someone has to take the plunge and actually try to eat things.
Dr. Tapero, please do something.
Don't do it, Suvi.
You told on me. I thought we were friends. You, sir, are uninvited from all my parties. Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
Pathfinder.
Ryder, might I borrow your research room access?
What for?
Nothing much. Just hoping to research something in my spare time. Oh, would you care to help?
I'll help if I can.
Suvi, could you take the helm for a little while? It's preliminary, but all that data we've gathered on the Scourge should be good for something.
Is that our drive core?
I want to research new systems, sensors, shields, EMP defenses, to help any ship tackle the Scourge. I'm using Lucille's old blueprints as a baseline. I can read them from memory, but if you and Sam can help, I'd really appreciate it.
I'm no starship expert, but Sam and I can pitch in, sure. Though if you want someone who really knows ships, there's always...
Gil. I know. We barely speak these days. I thought it was best. And yet, Gil's redesigns are what got me thinking. Funny, most Solarians leap at innovation.
If he's got ideas and you know the specs, that's a powerful combination. Run with it.
We forget all our technology didn't just appear. Someone invented it. Someone cared. That matters. But so does inventing new things to care about. New memories. Gil, then. Any advice on how to ask him?
A little honesty and humility will go a long way.
Gil, may I get a moment of your time?
Well now, your precious ship is running just like you wanted.
I'm researching new systems to handle the Scourge. I could use your expert opinion, please.
Sticking to the old school?
I don't have to.
No sense reinventing the wheel. Though you'd need better secondaries in place. Here.
What can I do for you?
Are you and Gil still managing to get along?
It's cordial, so far. He takes approaches I'd never think of. And having all our statistics memorized saves time. We'll see. Though he insists our 2 FBA couplings are better than T7's, can you imagine?
You know, I really can't.
Did I hear right? You're going after the Archon's ship?
Looks like it.
Last time we crossed his path, you nearly broke my baby here. Now, tell me you have a better plan of escape this go-around. Just... stay out of the skirt. Waiting to get it all started was key. If the odds of getting the card you need are... we're finding our way working together. It's an exercise in tolerance. For both of us.
Go easy.
Sure. So long as I can slip in an occasional snide comment, I'm good.
Good. Anything I can help with?
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Anomaly found. I'm picking up something. Probe away. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Sending the nav point for Dar Palev. That's where the Moshai's team should be. It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
Well, that's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
Full of life. Maybe there are golden worlds out here after all.
It is beautiful. But the wilds can also be deadly.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station.
They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field. They say you want to help us. I wonder what you... I'm trying to recover my research data, but the structure has...
No transports available. Emergency support. What? Listen, if there's nothing you need, we shouldn't have taken... I'm stranded here because of Brock. But they say it was like...